Hey everyone, my name's Josh. This is a video presentation for my internship experience because I'm based in Hong Kong right now. And basically, throughout the summer, I worked for a small medicine company called Sinda Medicine Company. It's a small company with only 30 employees, one office, and two warehouses. It was based in Quarry Bay, Hong Kong. And we're the sole distributor for Muhi Kobayashi and Kokubo medicinal products, which are, I know you guys have probably ever heard of those, but those are basically the Japanese equivalent of like Tylenol and Advil, stuff like that. And although we're focused primarily in Hong Kong, we distribute our products to Macau, mainland China, and also Singapore as well. Our major clients include City Super, Parking Shop, Sasa, Bonjour, Watsons, and Mannings. Once again, you probably never heard of those two either, but it's basically like Safeway, CVS, Food Line, etc. And my responsibilities and my assignments were basically I had to redesign and the labels and packaging for all these products that would come in from Japan and basically localize it. I would have to turn or type instructions out in Chinese and English and just relabel all the products, and then I would also have to help pack those products and move it downstairs to the trucks, which would ship it out to the various stores. In addition to that, I also had to do sales presentations about our new products to various clients. And for my goals and objectives, I basically had three goals. One was to improve my management skills with information systems. Two was to learn more about doing business in China and improving my Chinese. Three was to improve my time management skills by setting challenging tasks weekly by my boss. And I believe I did all three of those. As far as information systems go, my company, we were pretty old fashioned, so we manage inventory with this book and paper. We really literally have to count through every single inventory and log it down on a notebook. And I basically said, dude, you know what, let's just use a tablet, Excel, and then just make it quicker. And that worked out pretty well. And then as far as Chinese culture, I mean, I'm American-born Chinese, but my level of Chinese is that's nothing compared to these guys. And I feel like I've improved my Chinese a lot. I mean, I did all my work basically in Chinese. I've communicated all in Chinese, so I feel like overall that was pretty good. As far as personal development, every week my boss would send me an assignment, and I would just get it done as soon as possible. And I feel like I've also improved my personal time management skills just by doing all my assignments for this class 2 days ahead. And then for BUAD assignments, I did my SWOT analysis, boss learning assignments, revised learning goals, and for a book reading, I read The Elephant and the Dragon, The Rise of India and China and What It Means for All of Us by Robin Meredith. The book is basically about the rise of India and China and how we have to learn about their culture in order to do business with them. It was a pretty interesting read. I recommend it to anyone who is interested in that kind of stuff. The most surprising aspect of my work was just simply how the small company that I worked at was able to just distribute its products and introduce advertisement and marketing of all sorts all throughout Hong Kong. I mean, I would go into the subway, I would see our ads. Walk outside, I would see our billboards. It's amazing how such a small company is able to cover such a large city of 7 million people. The most challenging aspect of work was simply the language. I mean, I can speak Chinese, I can write Chinese, but once again, it's not even my level is middle school level. I mean, these guys are they live and breathe Chinese, and I found it really hard to communicate with them sometimes. And plus, it's I was born and raised in the United States, so there are certain differences in cultures. I guess I'm highly individualistic, but while they're a little bit more collective, and because of that, I mean, I've had some misunderstandings with my coworkers throughout my internship. The most significant thing I've learned during my internship was simply how easy it is to do business in here. We import whole shipping containers from Japan to Hong Kong, and the port fees only cost my company $50 US. And that's impossible to do in America. My boss explained this to me by saying the Hong Kong government basically takes a laissez-faire approach to business. So basically, there's no rules. You can do anything you want. There's no minimum wage. There's nothing. So, I mean, compared to the U.S., business is really, really easy to be done here. Integrating this experience to my future, I believe my experience here is amazing. I mean, this is really going to help me in the future. I was fortunate enough to come work abroad and experience firsthand how companies operate in Asia. And I believe that this is a major deciding factor in the future if I ever want to just work in the U.S. or actually come and see if I can make something of myself in Asia. The most valuable learning experience for me was just that I was able to experience a different cultural language of my own, and how, once again, I was able to experience a new kind of working as compared to working back at home. And the culture and value system in Hong Kong is similar to traditional Chinese culture. We're a very high power, collective-based society. But that being said, I mean, because Hong Kong has been a British colony for like almost 100 years now, we've had, there's some individualism, and we're more, how do you say it, capitalistic. Um, Employees are just all about money and everything, and everyone just thinks about themselves, not for the greater good. And yeah, I mean, it's almost like similar to working at home almost. It's just everything's in Chinese. And then what I've learned from my internship is just, I believe that in the future I can put this internship experience onto my resume, that I worked for a trading company based in Hong Kong, and that can help me get my dream job, which is to work for an international seafood trading company based in the United States. And I believe that my improved proficiency in Chinese language and Chinese culture would give me a significant head start if I ever wanted to come and work in the Asian Pacific region. All right, that's about it. Thank you.